Good evening and thanks for joining us. I'm Tim Seaman. In response to COVID-19, local courts were mandated to implement precautionary measures aimed at limiting the spread of the coronavirus. It resulted in cases being delayed or rescheduled. KCAU-9 News reporter Lydia Vasquez joins us live from outside Woodbury County Courthouse tonight with a look at the backlog of cases that has created and how attorneys are being impacted. That's our top story at 6.
Tim, this is the first week the Woodbury County Courthouse is allowing in-person hearings for non-emergency matters like evictions. One judge tells me the courts are now dealing with those matters along with emergency matters that were never postponed.
Dwayne Hoffmeyer is Chief Judge of the 3rd Judicial District. He says the Woodbury County Courthouse is making progress addressing the backlog in cases. KCAU asked the Woodbury County Court how many cases were affected by COVID-19 delays, but the court was unable to provide that information. Judge Hoffmeyer says priority hearings being held in person were domestic abuse hearings and custody cases.
Custody cases have priority. They're behind the criminal ones, but there's no doubt that our inability to have in-person hearings to decide these custody disputes, to decide where children should live, have been impacting many lives, and we're well aware of that.
Mental health and substance abuse cases were held via telephone or virtually to help eliminate some of the backlog. The judge also says civil cases have been impacted the most as they are a lower priority.
It has created more of a backlog.
Angie Schneiderman is an attorney who focuses primarily on civil litigation. She says some of her cases have been pushed back about 6 months.
Sometimes it changes the tone of a case a little bit. There's some things that I thought we could get settled, but then with a trial date moving, it decreases the desire to settle sometimes. But you know, it's one of those situations that you deal with what comes and you roll with the punches.
She says although some of her cases are scheduled, she is preparing for possible postponement as some of the cases have been pending since March.
Judge Hoffmeyer says when jury trials begin again in September, priority will go to criminal defendants in custody, demanding their right to a speedy trial. Reporting live at the Woodbury County Courthouse, Lydia Vasquez, KCAU 9 News.